What does this and this, oh, and this have to do with this interview? Stay tuned. The Don Fonseca here in Kansas City, Missouri, and I have the rare opportunity to do an interview one-on-one with the brainchild behind Xikar. Can you dig it? Kurt Van Keppel. Pleasure, sir. I know everybody's dying to know. I'm dying to know. We want to know, what were you doing before you guys got together and did this idea? What was up with Kurt?
Well, I was sales and marketing manager for two different consumer products companies. The first is a household chemical company based here in Kansas City called Faultless Starch. And then the second is the world's second largest pasta company. And really, effectively, I learned what I do today every day in those two experiences.
Is there any Italians around here?
There are now.
Pasta, household goods. What brought you to the point you said, hike this, I want to get in the cigar business?
It happened over a long period of time, which started in 92 or 3 when I went to buy a cigar cutter and thought to myself, no, I could do better than that. I called a friend of mine, now my partner, Scott Almsberger, who's an industrial designer by education and trade. And so I called him and I said, Scott, I'd like to invent a cigar cutter. Here's my idea. How about a scissors without the handle? So it has the pivot point, it's got the leverage, it's got the strength. We met for breakfast over a period of about 4 months, and one day he walks in with this eureka moment, this drawing of the cutter exactly as it is today. And in fact, the cutter today is exactly like the drawing was 15 years ago.
That's a milestone. How often do you get an idea that comes up and the first take is it?
That is the really extraordinary part of it. The second extraordinary part was that we were in the middle of a cigar boom. And the third one is that the cigar trade is such a friendly trade. You know, no one kicked us out because we're short or from Kansas or whatever. In fact, I like to say about our business, and it's true for all of the vendors you talk to, that we're in the camaraderie business.
I like that.
Being in the grocery business was difficult. It's highly competitive. They're making profit over pennies, whereas this trade is much more about the camaraderie. So we brought an interesting item with a great warranty to a trade that was friendly and receptive.